Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with more of our Enigmatica 2 Let's Play Normal Mode. This is episode 107. Alright, we got a lot we're going to try to do today. Before we get started on that, I wanted to show you guys kind of what's been going on out here. So I'd said I was going to breed up to the impregnable bee to get a supply of titanium going on. And I have done that, and then I proceeded to extract the species trait. Right here we got a couple extra copies of it, actually, impregnable species. And then I created 8 more of them from different princesses I found out in the world. So all 8 of these are the impregnable queens. I've used our extra royal jelly I had to make production upgrades for all of them. So all these are maxed out production, 160%. Which, come to think of it, how's that doing on our energy consumption? That's not bad. We're still only putting out about 6k RF per tick. That's really not bad. Okay. Oh, come on. So, these guys have been going for quite a while. And, we've got a couple rocky combs, just a few, that we've gotten from them. And it's actually been spilling over into this other buffer chest. And here is our titanium supply at this moment. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stacks of titanium. So that's not quite 3 stacks of titanium bars. So definitely not bad. But I'm probably gonna, this is probably way more than I actually need already. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the automation upgrades out of these things. Because these have been running for quite a while, and I feel like it's just... Whoop, not the light upgrade. I feel like it's just been running way too much as it is. So yeah, we're just gonna let these finish out their current life cycle, but I just wanted to show you guys how insane that was. And how I let it build up to that much that quickly, honestly, and I just put, you know, standard item conduits on the top of each of them. The automation upgrades... I think I mentioned this before, but when you have automation upgrades in your beehives, if you have something extracting like these item conduits, the industrial apiaries are smart enough that they will take the princess and a drone back to rebreed before it takes the items out of the system. So yeah, you can pull items out of it, but not have your bees pulled out to where it'll shut the hive down. So that's a very nice little design feature. But yeah, basically, honestly, what I did to get that much is I would get home from work in the morning and get here on the computer and put myself in this corner, sit here on the menu, and go to bed. And check it like 8 hours later. So, yeah. I did that, I think, 2 days this week, and that's why there was just so much of this that's been built up, because it's literally had 16 hours or so of me AFK just sitting there letting that build up. So yeah, that's been quite nice letting that go. And, oh yes, I'd said we're pretty much done with bees, and that's true. I'm not planning to really cover anymore at this point, outside of, you know, these titanium ones that we have now. But, we did get some nice gene samples from a few of the drones we were recycling earlier. We managed to get Never Sleeps. So I believe that means I wouldn't need the light upgrade. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, Never Sleeps is good to have. And then we have... we do have Cave Dwellings, so I could have the bees underground if I wanted to. And then here's a good one. Tolerates Rain True. So I could take this gene sample, combine it with one of my imprints. Yeah, for instance, this one. Or one of the other fertility ones. And I could literally have... all the bees could be immune to rain, which means I could get rid of the seal upgrade since I wouldn't need rain protection anymore, and have space for another upgrade. Alright, but in the meantime, let's get... I've been waiting to use this food forever, because it's one that I haven't eaten yet. Strange I didn't see a little... Oh, it was there, okay, it was just moving. Alright, so I had said today we were going to start getting rid of this thing here. Oh, did I... Oh, I should not have... Okay, I was supposed to have one more. I was trying to measure out this approximately how wide this bridge is, because I'm planning to make this one eventually basically a copy of this bridge over here. But yeah, I wanted to know before I started building over here how wide this thing was going to take up, which technically, if you count, you know, all the little decor bits that stick out the side of it and whatnot, this bridge is 11 blocks wide, which is actually quite wide. The deck itself is only 5, but yeah, the rest of it adds up to another 5. Or 6, actually. 3 on each side. So yeah, I just need to keep that in mind with us adjusting this. Now, I had said we were going to be upgrading our energy network and energy storage, and what we're going to be building on that is something out of the Draconic Evolution mod. We are going to be building an energy storage core. One of these things right here. One of these big things. So, this is, as far as I know, one of the largest, if not the largest, energy storage options in the entire world of modded Minecraft. I'm going to take a drink here, give me a second. Alright. So, just the tier 1 is 45 million. And then jump to tier 4, that's really 10 billion. Tier 7, 2.1 trillion RF. And tier 8, it just has 3 lines. So he actually talks about that. So he basically says, I'm not going to tell you tier 8 is infinite, but it's as close as you're going to get. So basically, for all intents and purposes, tier 8 is infinite RF. So we're going to be starting with tier 7 because I can't afford tier 8 right now. As much as I would love to put up a tier 8, and we will. I just need some more time to finish getting the supplies for that. Because we've already got the supplies to get tier 7. But, I gotta get back in the tablet here. Let me show you the requirements to craft one of these larger ones. So here's the tier 7 on the left here. 36 energy core stabilizers, 210 draconium, 328 redstone blocks. Tier 8, 36 energy core stabilizers, 786 draconium blocks, not ingots, and 378 awakened draconium blocks. That is a crap ton of draconium, of both varieties. My rough estimates for the draconium itself say that's about 10k draconium, which I've actually already got enough draconium. Here we have 870 blocks, I've still got 4,000 left over. So draconium's not a problem. Awakened draconium is. I only have 300 ingots of it, which approximately 400 of that would be around 1,200 draconium. Or no, that's off on that. How many blocks was that again? 378, was it? Yeah, 378. So multiply that by 9. That's really almost 3,600 draconium ingots. So I need like 10 times the amount of draconium I currently have. So yeah, that's a problem because the only way to get draconium, the awakened draconium that is to do the ritual in the fusion crafting altar with the 4 blocks, and then the awakened draconium is created from that, but you need 6 draconic cores and a dragon heart. And of course the draconic cores are even more draconium, and diamonds, and gold. So yeah, all that's something we'll have to have as well, ready to go. We have enough gold. Diamond. Oh, we actually do not have enough diamond. I'm going to have to make more diamonds in between. Well, we have diamond ore, but I'm going to have to refine that out and get it into a form that I can actually use. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Okay. So, like I said, I don't have enough dragon hearts. I've got about 52 currently. And my rough estimates on my calculations say I need almost twice that. I need around 95 to 100 dragon hearts to have enough to do enough rituals. So, hopefully by next week I'll have that, but I just gotta go to the end. I gotta kill the ender dragon, because the ender dragon is way easier to kill than chaos dragons. Chaos dragons get you 2 hearts, but it's not worth how much more effort it is to kill them. Not to mention how much more dangerous it is, with the chance of dying to them, even with this armor. But I mean, literally, for the ender dragon, I can kill him faster than he can spawn. And I have farmed up some gas tiers, just a few, 1,900. to be able to craft our little ender crystals we're going to need for that eventually. But again, that's all going to be done in between the episodes. So I'm going to get started on we're going to be putting this energy core right here in this crater. I don't have the exact idea in my mind how I'm going to build this yet. I do know that the dimensions I came up with on my test world that I'm going to need is basically a 21 by 21 square. So that's quite a big square. And yeah, it's just going to take me a while to dig that out. So I'll be back a little bit because this isn't going to be enjoyable watching me just sit here and dig this out for a while. So see you all in a little while. Okay, we have a decent amount of flat space dug out for this thing now. I may eventually leave the skystone here underneath it once we build it, but as you can see, it's going to be off-center from it, as it already is, because it's not quite lined up properly. Let me get some height here. And yeah, I don't know the dimensions of the tier 8 off the top of my head. It's possible this will have to be even bigger, or I may have to move it later when I upgrade to tier 8. So we'll have to play with that when we get to that point. It might even be worth adjusting for now slightly. Well, it should be okay. So yeah, I think that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll dig out the skystone here. And I will use our lovely little... Oh, I didn't realize... Okay, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the skystone being... multi-layer. I only thought it was like one block, but yeah, duh, of course it's multi-layer. Well, already started mining, I may as well get the rest of it now. Okay. I may not even have enough cobblestone to fill this hole in. I've only got a little bit with me. Let me get rid of those grid lines so y'all don't have to look at that for too long. Actually, we may need access under here, so I'm going to leave this hollow. Because this is just enough room under here for me to work. So yeah, we'll leave this as it is, because once we get all this stuff set up here, I may need to be able to be under this again. So our plan is we're going to leave our induction matrices, however the correct pluralization is of that. We're going to leave them active, but they'll be more of a buffer. This thing, once we build it, will be our primary energy storage item. Hands down. Because, I mean, it's going to hold 2 trillion RF. What more do you want? I may have enough cobblestone from digging the rest of this out. Yeah, my hopeful plan is to get all the power storage transmitted to go through here first, and I'm not 100% sure. And our electrical network, we haven't really touched it for quite a while, so... Oh, let me... Before I go back up... No, it's fine under here. And I'll go ahead and dig this out just a bit so that it'll be easier to get back in here. Yeah, let me just... Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the cobblestone's temporary. I know it looks ugly, but yeah. It's just until we get a more proper setup done for all this stuff, which will be a little while away. But for now, I want this to be our build guide for where we're going to put this thing. Okay, yeah. Did I just see? Yeah, I did. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to build for this is we are going to need... Yeah, the energy storage core. And then we're going to need 36 energy core stabilizers. So we're probably going to... Let's go for this first. Let's just do this. Draconic Evolution. Energy core. Here it is. So yeah, we need a Wyvern Core, 2 Wyvern energy cores, 6 Draconium. And yeah, that gets us the energy core. I was going to say, I doubt I've got those pre-made. No, I do not. Okay, so let's get Wyvern Core. Oh my gosh. Okay, craftable time. Because I know I have that craftable in our system. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I need one of these. And then I require 2 Wyvern energy cores. Okay, we'll get that made. Now, this is what we need. We need energy core stabilizer. We need 36 of these, which means we need 36 particle generators. Oh, gosh. Oh, for frick's sake. Which requires more of this than I thought it would. I hadn't really looked at this because it was such a minor part of the construction. I didn't think it was a problem. Let's see here. Redstone. Okay, I was just going to say, I thought I had a good amount of redstone blocks created already, which I do. Though I think I'm going to need more. But either way, so let me get... I'm going to need 36 of those. I don't know why... Okay, that was weird, but okay. So let me get 36 more Draconic cores. And then, yeah, then we'll make 36 of these, hopefully. Which, I can't manually make those. Oh, crap, blaze rods. Oh, that's not good at all. Huh. I'll be back in a few minutes. Man, I didn't think we'd be back here anytime soon, you know? But, I don't know, I lost my... Here it is. There it is. Okay. Took me a few minutes to find this place again because I forgot that when I updated the mod pack, I lost my waypoints on the map because, yeah, that just wasn't part of the... That didn't get carried over when I updated the mod pack. Alright, let me break the torches here. And we'll just sit here for a few minutes. We already got a couple flying around and killing the people that we ran into. So, yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, already got 19 blaze rods. We need 24 more. Times the 4, right? Yeah, 24 more. So that's around 80 blaze rods. That's really not bad. Anytime now, game. I suppose I could do a powered spawner with these guys too, but I don't have a soul vial handy. But yeah, either way, I'll catch you all back at base in a little bit. Okay, we made it back, and it was quite a profitable trip. We got 20 levels of experience to dump off. We got over 100 blaze rods, over a stack, almost 2 stacks of experience, some sulfur, 1 aqua V crystal from killing a wisp that happened to wander by. Yeah, very nice trip overall. Also, we're going to need some diamonds for this, so I'm probably going to go ahead and take the diamonds from our chest here and also throw them in our network so that they are usable for this. Okay. So we need 24 more of these. Or wait, 36. There we go. Okay. Just out of curiosity, how many do I have left? 6. Great. Okay. And yes, I know I could have taken some of the blaze powder and compressed it down into rods, but I don't have enough blaze powder to have made a difference, so we had to go farming either way. Alright, now to make these energy stabilizers, we need some diamond. And there we go. Just a diamond around each corner of it gets you an energy core stabilizer. And we need 36 of these, so we're just going to make that, and good. We still have 170 diamonds left. Very good. Okay, so we had the stabilizers. And we should be able to make the core since we auto-crafted those things. Yes, so here's our energy core. So this is very nice. Okay, we have the core. And how much redstone do I now have? Okay, yeah, I think we're going to have to make more redstone. Energy ball! Quest, thank you! Because, yeah, since I had forgotten about... Yeah, I need 328 redstone blocks, so which means we need a lot more redstone. Really, I need 200, if I can just craft that. Yep, plenty. That shouldn't take long. Auto-crafting is the best. Okay, and this is really all we need to get started. So... yeah, I'm going to start grabbing some of this stuff out. Okay, yeah. Oh, crap. No, I don't need red sand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough, I think. Alright, we can always come back if we need more. So yeah, we're going to start the tier 7 core, like I said. And you know, I think I may future-proof this to where this is slightly offset a little bit more. I think we're going to move it diagonally 2 blocks. We're going to have the center right here instead of right there. Just to where when we expand this thing later, not if, but when we get this thing bigger later, we have enough room. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is going to need to be decently high off the ground, too, because this is going to be rather large. Knock it down to 13. That should be enough, probably. Guess we'll find out when we make it, huh? Alright, so to build this thing, we're going to take our energy core, we're going to plunk it down right there, and then we're going to get rid of all the dirt here. Okay. Now we have to line up our energy core stabilizers with our energy core. And these are going to be out by 1... oh, crap. Well, heck. Okay, there we go. It has an interface, and I kept interacting with that instead of actually clicking the block like I need to. So see, right now, shows that our core is valid, but the stabilizers are invalid because I don't have them set up yet. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we're going to need this right here. So that's going to be our centerpiece from that side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I believe the rule is the stabilizers have to be within 16 blocks of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are all in range. And we can adjust this if we need to later. We don't have to have it like this. So it's possible I may end up making this thing smaller. Alright, so let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So now we need to get rid of all the dirt, which... can I just vein mine this? Yes, I can. Well, most of it. Almost all of it. Okay, so now, if we look at our energy core, you see it says the stabilizers are valid, and the core is valid. So if we wanted to right now, we could just activate this. And boom, we have a tiny little energy core. It's so cute. Oh, and apparently that goes through blocks, which I didn't know that. Good to know, actually, if I need to hide it somewhere. But still, the beams look awesome, so yeah, we definitely want the beams exposed. Now, you can't interact with the core directly like this to adjust things now. Well, eventually you may not be able to, but you see here, we have our capacity is 45 million. Nothing's being put into it, nothing's being transferred out of it, and you can deactivate if you so desire. Now we're going to tier this up to tier 2, and It's now saying it's missing blocks, which of course it is, because we need to have a lot more built for that. We're going to take this all the way to tier 7. And now we're going to turn on the build guide, which this is going to tell us what we need around the core. So if you look at it, you see this bit of a blob of, yeah, stuff here. So this is all of the blocks that we had to put around this thing. So, yeah, this is a bit of a pain, to be honest. Okay, I can build off that. You can see all of this is redstone. And yeah, this is a mess to look at on screen, I know, but there's really not much I can do about it either. I wish the build guide was slightly friendlier and easier to work with, but it's kind of a pain, to be honest. But it's really the only good way to see what you're doing on this and see what you need. Now, your energy itself is actually tied to the energy core in the middle, so you can break all this stuff later and you won't lose the energy you've put into this thing. So your energy is safe, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. But this is going to take me a few minutes, so I'm probably going to pause and come back, and y'all aren't missing much. Literally, it's just following where the squares are telling you to put stuff, so yeah. I'll check back with you guys in a little bit once we have this built. Okay, we actually had to go back and get more redstone, but I believe the redstone section is done now. So yeah, this is where it's good to know. So see, like, I can't directly interact with the core now because it's buried under all this. But you can also interact with the core by interacting with any of the stabilizers. So you don't have to access the core to be able to interact with the machine. So that's one good thing. So alright, I'm going to start... basically, at this point, it's just coating the entire thing in draconium. So, I'll see you guys in a few once we finish that little part. Okay, I believe we are done. Well, if I could put it on the right spot and not make an extra one. Okay, let's check our cores here. Okay, so the core is valid. Now we just have to make these advanced stabilizers. Now, to make these into advanced stabilizers, it's really simple. All you have to do... Well, if I can get back up here again. All you have to do... Oops. Is... There we go. Is create a 3x3 grid with them. So basically... Ah, it's going to make me really do that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, this is annoying. Because I'm going to have to crouch to get these on here. Okay. So yeah, all you have to do is just build it up like this. Where'd the block go? And then when you get it into a 9x9 grid, or 3x3, you see it turns into a big spinning wheel thing. So this is the advanced energy core stabilizer. So we just have to do this on all 4 of them. So, yeah, since that's going to take me longer than I thought it would, I'll be back once these are done. Okay, all 4 of the rings are built. So let me go ahead and you see our core is valid and the stabilizers are valid. So let's activate it. And there we go. That is a tier 7 energy core. So this, if we right click it, 2.1 trillion RF. And currently nothing's being put into it, of course. We're kind of out of time, but I will briefly show you how to put energy in and take energy out of it in case you all want to do anything extra in between episodes on your own world or whatever. So let me go away. We're busy over here. This is a live construction area. Alright, so to get stuff in and out of the core, you're going to need an energy pylon. Let me go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We're done with that. We don't need those anymore. There we go. Now to get an energy pylon, you simply have to have a Draconic Core, which we're going to need one of these because I know I don't have one. A Draconic Core, an Eye of Ender, 2 emeralds, a diamond, and 4 draconium. And this gets you 2 of them, which is nice. So, for starters especially, you only need 2. And you will also, oddly enough, need some glass. Give and take from the ball. Exactly. So, let me see here if I can... Oh, we got the advanced stabilizer quest. I need... Oh, come on, give me my text box thing. There we go. I swear, we make so many of these things. But we need a quantum entanglement porter real quick just to be able to demonstrate this. An even bigger ball. Getting quests left and right in here. Actually, I think I might have some cables in my... Well, do I have any better cables? Advanced, elite. I don't have any ultimate, but I'll take some of the elite. That should be fine. Let me throw the basic ones in here. Quantum. Oh, come on. What's taking so long? Oh, we're still doing that. Okay. You acts like it's not one of the most complicated things in the game that you can create. It's pretty close. Or should be, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Give me that. Thank you. And let me go and eat this fish sandwich, which doesn't heal as much as I thought it would. Oh well. I thought that would give me more food than that. Alright, so these energy pylons, these are what you will use to put energy in and take energy out of this device. Yeah, my mouse is double right-clicking sometimes. I guess I'm going to have to replace it, darn it. I don't know why. I've only had the mouse for about 6 years now since I built the computer. Why would it be bad? Alright, so now, the reason we have this glass is you need to place glass on a side of the energy pylon depending on where it's at in relation to the energy core, which is the center block in, you know, the core that you built here. So if it's below the core, like these are, you put the glass block on top. And you see we got our little ball here. And unfortunately, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe, so we just lost our piece of glass because my mouse is freaking double clicking. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that a little bit lately doing episodes on here and working around in this world, and yeah, I didn't think it was a fluke for how often I noticed it, so yeah, it's unfortunate that I'm going to have to do that. Okay, let me go ahead and get our other glass one up there. And do you see those purple sparks that just shot out? That kind of just told us it was connected to this core. So now to put energy into it, this is not going to be our permanent setup. This is just a temporary thing so I can demonstrate this. So let me do energy, eject on, output, the frequency. What is our solar panel connected to over here? I went the completely wrong way. Yeah, here we go. What frequency is this on? Power gen, okay. So let me set this to the power gen frequency. And then if we do this, yeah, here we go. So now if you look at this, it's connected to this, and you can see our core is rapidly charging. And I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, what this ETA thing is this is how long this would take to fill at our current flow rate into this energy core. So yeah, this is going to take a little while to get this done, but of course we'll end up upgrading this to tier 8 and then it's never going to fill up, pretty much. So that's how to get energy into it. To get energy out of it, let me go ahead and break this. You need to, is it right click? Yeah, here we go. Right click the little ball, which if you look at it's labeled as a piece of glass. But did you notice the color on the sides of the block change? So this one is blue, which was the input, and the arrows are going in. And this one, it turns red, and the arrows, the little black arrows there, are never facing outward. So this thing will draw power out of the core. I'm I don't really have a good way to demonstrate this out here, so I'm just going to put like some cable down so that it has to, it's going to fill the cable. So do you see it drawing particles into there very briefly? And now our cable is full of energy. So yeah, in essence, this is how you get energy into and out of your core here. And we already got 40 million in that length of time, which is 0.002% charged. But yeah, so I will get the supplies to get a tier 8 core in between episodes, and I will probably build it off camera, since, I mean, you saw kind of how this works. All you have to do is, let me go and deactivate this. You just have to, you know, turn on the build guide, set your tier either up or down, wherever you want it. We're on tier 7, of course. Set it wherever you want it, and then just follow where it tells you to place stuff. That's really all you have to do. So, and then just to show you, you see when we turn it back on, our power is still in here. So, yeah. As far as I know, as long as you don't destroy the energy core in the very middle of all these couple hundred blocks right here, you keep the energy. It's not tied to the draconium, it's not tied to anything else except the energy core, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I will work on that because I've got a lot of ender dragons to kill. I've got a ton of very long time spent in our Draconic Evolution room making lots of awakened draconium. So that's going to be my project for next time. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. And next time we'll focus on properly setting up our network and getting everything set up to channel into this energy storage module. So have a great day.